Let's talk about the best ways for you to manage and combat your stress. Stress happens to all of us, it's unavoidable, and it's actually useful for many reasons, right? We need stress for our bodies to function properly in that fight or flight response. It's just when we have too much stress that it takes a major toll on the body. So, the number one way to begin to combat stress is to reconnect to yourself. And by that I mean to tune in to you, to what it is you may be repressing, to what it is you're not saying to someone else, to what it is you're thinking in the privacy of your own mind. Typically, our thoughts, which are just our beliefs, they dictate our behavior and they dictate how we perceive the world. So in order to really begin to combat stress, especially the chronic stress, is you need to know what it is you're thinking in the privacy of your own mind. Some of the best ways to do this is meditation. It's an amazing way to do it. And even if you don't have time to meditate, which I would urge you to find the time, even if it's just 5 minutes a day. But even if you don't have time, you could take time to what I call chill out and check in, right? Just take 10 deep breaths. Close your eyes, 10 long deep breaths, and reconnect to you. How are you feeling in this moment? What is on your mind? What is the story you're telling yourself about a situation that's causing you stress? Could you possibly see it differently? Unless you slow down enough, there's very little opportunity for you to reconnect to yourself and to understand what it is you're believing about a stressful situation. So other ways you can do this, of course, the meditation, like I said, the deep breathing is helpful. Sometimes I'll just take longer in the shower and just breathe, get in touch with my body. Why am I feeling uptight about the upcoming day, right? Or even at night, why am I feeling uptight about the end of my day? So to just take extra time, even if it's sitting on the bathroom stall, I don't really care where it is, but just check in with yourself. You can also work on journaling. That's another really great tool to help manage and combat stress and to get out all the things that you're thinking about, right? And then you can actually see pen to paper. Oh, look at that. Like, this is how I feel about this situation, and maybe that's not true. Maybe I could see that in a different way. But to manage our stress and to get to the root of how we're feeling on a daily basis, we really need to reconnect to ourselves. And we need to make sure that we're speaking our truth, that we're honoring ourselves. And that might not always be easy to speak your truth because you might be afraid to hurt someone or to push someone away. You could also write a letter that you'll never send, right? You could talk aloud with yourself about the situation and work through it on your own. You could choose to see it in a different light. So it's really about this reconnecting to you so you can then reconnect to your world in a different way and allow yourself to see things differently, to open up to possibilities, to allow yourself to believe that things could change. And then, of course, two other really important ways to combat stress: sleep. Yes, when we're rested, we can manage stress better. We can see the world with clearer eyes, right? We can feel confident enough to speak our truth. So I highly recommend 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night, getting to bed between the hours of 10 and 11. And then joy. Joy is it's the antidote to stress, really. So find things in your life that bring you joy and do them every day. And again, that could be meditating. It could be that simple. It could just be taking some self-care time to journal. But find things that bring you joy. Find things that make you laugh and fill your heart up. Look around in your current life right now and appreciate the things that you have. Appreciate the work that you do. Even if you don't love your job, what is it you do to make people's lives a little better? How do you help? How do you add? How do you add value to the world? What is your service? Begin to think about things like that and allow more joy to come into your life. And even if we're in the joy state just 55% of the time and we're in the stressful state 45% of the time, you're doing your body good. So this doesn't have to be an all or nothing, but begin working on this. So reconnect to you. Speak your truth. Honor yourself. Sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. Find ways to appreciate all that you have in your life right now and experience more joy on a daily basis. I will see you soon.